Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Light Up channel. As you all know, if you've been watching all these videos, you all know that I always put something on the side. And today, because I'm running out of plants, I'm gonna start with some stuffies. And here we go with Portia. And of course, there she comes, Leah. Of course, ready for the camera as well. Come on, yeah, come on. There she is. Well, as you all know, I've been uploading videos for two series. One is how to better yourself, how to better your life. Another one is more about emotional intelligence, which I really enjoy, and I am gonna get more deep into that. But today I am presenting a new series of videos, which is gonna be all about universal laws. Okay, so I hope most of you are interested on this topic already, and I hope the ones are not interested, they don't run away, because universal laws are just a way to express how the universe works. When we talk about universe, but mostly like the energies, right? How everything work on that heart spirit language, right? There, as always, there is many ways to say the same thing, and so most of the universal laws you probably are gonna find some kind of same concept expressed in a different from a different source. All right, I really love the universe approach because it's physical, it's there. I mean, we can see we live on one of the planets. We know the solar system is there. I mean, we know the moon is there because we can see it. Okay, we can touch it, but we can see it. It's physical. It's not something spiritual or mystic that we're like finding this meaning somewhere. This is like, we know it affects us. We know the moon affects us. Of course, it's gonna affect us because we're mostly water. So if it's gonna affect the water on the earth, it's probably gonna affect the water within us as well. That's why moon, it really affect our emotions. And if you're interested on that, I will bring that topic because I'm passionate about moonology, which is, it is a great way to live and understand the cycles we go through that are really very subtle, almost invisible. But if we start paying attention, we will really find a lot of patterns, repeated patterns, as we go through the moon cycle. All right, but we're not here today to talk about the moon. We're here today to talk about the universe and the universal laws and this approach through the universe. And to, at the end, the goal is better yourself, better your life, and better your spirit. All right, so I hope you enjoy it, and I will start now. Okay, so as I said, this third series, it is really interrelated with the emotional intelligence and the how to better yourself, how to better your life, because everything you find in this channel is probably gonna be focused on reaching sorry reaching your full potential, because when we reach our full potential, we're living life plenty. All right, doesn't mean like we're not gonna face challenges. It means that they're gonna be easier because we feel fulfilled and we feel like we're giving our best to life, and life is probably giving the best back to you. All right, I find that the universal approach, I love it for so many reasons. I just vibrate with that language or that expression. Universe is not just about physical planet, about a physical nebulous or a physical explosion like Big Bang or anything. I believe it is a lot more than just the physical matter. We also find the emotional on humanity, on some animals. probably plants as well. We find there is another emotional layer. We have the physical, the emotions, we have the intellectual, and we have the spirit as well. Why would the universe wouldn't be the same, right? So I am not gonna get into the scientific explanation and all these astronomical concepts that I am not gonna be touching. I am gonna go more for the universe as a conscious being. Definitely, I cannot prove that the universe have a conscious, right? But I am almost like 100% sure that it does have a conscious. Universe is alive. I am gonna go more for the other side of things that we're not so used to talk about, but I really hope that eventually we'll find this familiar, because as I say in some other videos, we are anchored on our mind and we're forgetting about this heart language, spirit language that is everywhere in our lives. As animals can hear a storm coming. Animals can know a fire is coming. Animals may feel that you are sad and you may need a hug. That's all of that to me is the heart language, which is, there is no words, but there is definitely a communication. All right. Universe. I mean, if a human being is so complicated on all how physically our body works, our brains, how emotionally we work, how our intellectual mind works, and spirit. If a human being is so complex, what can we expect of universe? Like, to me, I believe like universe has a conscious, which by that I mean like it has a conscious and it will sense if you respect it or not. It may sound like a little crazy, but it is not. It is proof that a plant hasn't have any ears, but they like to hear music. They like you to talk to them because we are communicating in a different way, in that spirit language, that heart language, or you can also call it physic quantic. All right, but definitely there is a big communication outside what we are used to. All right. Universe, definitely. To me, I believe it has conscious. I even think it may even have a brain on its own, and why not its own DNA? All these questions that we don't have an answer yet. All right. Another important thing. So, to me, universe is also the materialization of that higher source. All right. So somehow there is like a energy, a creation energy, where the Big Bang, it may be just a flame, it may be whatever it is, but there is an energy that creates. And there is a higher source, or I don't know how you want to call it, but if you don't mind, we're going to call it higher source. At the end, to me, is that God or whatever that express itself in so many ways. So to me, universe, it is the materialization of the expression of that higher source. And it goes by layers. I mean, the higher source expresses the universe and materializes the universe materializes the solar system, and we are in this earth, this planet, and we have all these species of plants, animal, and everything. Every single thing, I believe, at the end is an expression, a materialization of that higher source, regardless how close or far you are from there. There is always a link. All right. And I believe that's where we can find our original blueprint, our original essence, our original energy from our souls, all right, and spirits. This is a little bit to introduce what it is to me, the universe, what's the universe, I guess, on my own mind or my own spirit, because as always, I am not right about everything. I am just expressing something that can be expressed in a many different ways, all right? So to me, universe is something that is there for us. We're here for it, from it. We can reach it anytime we want because it does somehow, like the plants, it does sense us. It knows what we want and it knows everything is going on because that's what it is, because we are them, like we are all one. That's what it means. Like this higher source materialize and express, but at the end we are all one, all right? And that's where we find our original blueprint, and when we can call our energy back and we can reach and we can find protection, we can find confidence, we can find break with the loneliness. As this law of attraction, we know that we can really create so many things in your own life, all right? And that's what I want. I want us to gain the power of creation, not as the higher source, but we do have the capability and the ability to create in our own lives, all right? Although we need to be conscious about it, right? Otherwise, we're just gonna float as a leaf that will end up where the wind take them, right? But if you want to take control over your life and not like controlling a bad control, because that may backfire you, but if you want to take control, healthy control over your life, you definitely can. We all have those instruments, those tools, although we gotta dig very deep to find them, because unfortunately we've been leaving them on the side and we are not so used to use them anymore, so we might have to remember a little things, but very important. So this higher source, this original energy, that it materializes itself in perfect harmony and perfect balance. Hello. Beautiful. And it is true. I mean, you see nature, you see animals, you see human body, you see the proportions of things, and it does really expand, and it is on a perfect balance and a perfect harmony, all right? And I want you all to remember that emotionally we all work like that. That's why I am bringing the universal laws, because every single law that works in the universe, it does really work in our spirit. It can be physical, emotional, spiritual, but that law is going to work on yourself as well. So yes, universe is beautiful. Universe is there for us. Universe somehow has a brain on its own. We can reach it. It's going to hear us. We can create through it. Okay, and we can create like co-creation with the spirit, all right? And that's pretty much all I wanted to say about the universe. I mean, there's a million hours we can somehow cover about this, but this is just like a little bit of an intro before I get into the first law, the first universal law. Really, there is no one first universal law. So the first universal law that I am going to be talking about in Light Up channel is the law of our harmony and perpetual transmutation of energy. Well, I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy it. Click like it if you like, and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying all these videos. Thank you. I send you a lot of universal energy for this week, and I will see you next one. Bye.